Hello, welcome to Red Maple Bible Ministry. My name is Lawrence Manikam. It's a Thanksgiving message to remember His grace in our life. As you know, the Bible is full of promises. Let's see two promises from the Old Testament. First, promise to Abraham. Genesis chapter 17, verse 4. I promise that you will be the father of many nations. Genesis chapter 17, verse 16. I will bless Sarah and will surely give you a son by her. I will bless her so that she will be the mother of nations. Sarah did not believe because she was old, but God gave her a son when she was 90 years old and Abraham was 100 years. His name was Isaac. God fulfilled his promise. This is exactly what we see throughout the Bible and history. Second, promise to David. 2 Samuel chapter 7 verse 11 to 16. First Chronicles chapter 17 verses 11 to 15. In summary, the promise is that David's seed will be the son of God. David's seed will build a temple for God's name. David's seed will rule forever. Jesus Christ is the seed of David. God stood by his promise for 1000 years. Then Jesus Christ came to this world. I am going to talk about the similar promising event of our recent times. 400 years ago, God brought a group of people from Europe to America. The group had 100 to 130 people. We called them pilgrims. They traveled from England to America in a ship called Mayflower for 10 weeks. The trip was not pleasant. A man called William Brewster led them by reading Psalm 100 throughout the journey. In November 1620, they landed in Cape Cod, Massachusetts. They came to America for religious freedom. Their original plan was to go to Virginia, but God's plan was different. He brought them to Cape Cod. They came to the shore and started building a town called Plymouth. Their seeds built New England. They also built America. It was purely God's will. In October 1621, the pilgrims shared a harvest feast with Native Americans. It lasted for 3 days. The meal is now considered the basis for the first Thanksgiving in America. Dear Americans, it is important to reflect on what truly matters. God gave you a wonderful land, a land flowing with milk and honey, a land that is very spacious. The ancestors of America built the system based upon this Holy Bible. This is the foundation. Every verse of this Bible is the brick of this foundation. When we give space to Satan to pull a brick out of it, the nation struggles. Satan is very active to destroy the core values of America. Read the Bible, pray faithfully to break these evil spirits. I came to America in year 2000 with $40 in my pocket. Those American managers were very nice. They trusted me, taught me, and gave me wonderful opportunities. God spoke to them to help me. Their generosity made me who I am today. It's a wonderful country. Let's pray together to keep the spirit of the country alive. 400 years ago, William Brewster led a group of people by reading Psalm 100. After 400 Thanksgiving festivals, Psalm 100 is still standing with thanksgiving. Let me read verses 4 and 5 from Psalm 100. Enter his gates with thanksgiving and his courts with praise. Give thanks to him and praise his name. For the Lord is good and his love endures forever. His faithfulness continues through all generations of America. When you have the Thanksgiving feast on your table with family and friends this week, you please make sure you give that armchair to Jesus Christ. He wants you to do that. He wants you to be successful. He will take care of everything. Enjoy the festival. Happy Thanksgiving to you and your family and loved ones. God bless you. Take care. Bye bye.